Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday reacting to cartoons. And today I'm on Ben 10, Season 1, Episode 5, I believe. Last time on, there was a little invasion of the Senior Snatchers, I think I called it on the video. Ben and Gwen and Grandpa visited, I guess, Grandpa's sister. I wasn't made explicitly clear, but their aunt in an old retirement community somewhere in the desert, I guess. Some other type of aliens, I think unrelated to anything Ben's got going on with the Omnitrix, and those aliens were trying to use them old folks as food, basically harvesting them and switching versions of them back into the community that can do karate and such. That Ben obviously caught on to that pretty quickly. Anyway, I believe now I've seen all 10 of the aliens you can turn into, because last time there's a ghost one, which I'm told is called Ghost Freak. I think that's a fan favorite, it seems like. And then the one from the beginning of last episode apparently is called Upgrade. You can turn into, shapeshift and do things like that. Previously, we had a forearm, Stinkfly, XLR8, the fire guy's name I still don't recall, the gray matter I believe is the little guy. I think we've seen them all. I didn't list 10 just now, but I believe there's the one we saw last time that Gwen was riding on. That was in episode 1, 2. It doesn't talk, it's more of like a beast type of a guy. Yeah, that might be all of them. Or not, maybe I'm completely wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna roll into this episode. It's called Hunted. So who knows who will be the hunted? Are Ben and company the hunters or the hunted? We'll find out. Or is it unrelated entirely? Is hunting part of is it gonna be a tie-in with their road trip here? They're doing some hunting. Who knows? We'll see. I'll find out soon enough here when I jump on into the episode. Let's do it.
Begin the audition.
We're back in space. Are we seeing finally the villain from episode 1 again this time? It sounded like it might have been him talking. Cool surfboard thing. Alright, it is that guy.
Is to retrieve the Omnitrix. Do not disappoint me.
They might. I have a feeling they might. Alright, yeah, so I didn't even expect it would take this long for him to show up again. But yeah, because it seemed like he was set up as the main antagonist, and maybe he still is, I guess. Maybe the hunted will be Ben.
You ready?
It's an obstacle course. Oh, I forgot to say this one when I was recounting them, I think. It was also in episode 1.
Don't just try to muscle it. Might isn't always right.
Basically shoots like shards of glass.
Show off.
Or stone or whatever.
Focus, Ben. Think.
Yeah, get out of the firing zone. At least there's sun this time for you, Gwen, unlike what it looked like in the Kraken episode.
What else do you want?
What we want is for you to take that thing on your wrist more seriously, Ben.
You guys have seen me in action. I'm the baddest Ben in town.
Well, one of these days you're gonna screw around and get your own butt kicked, and I hope I'm there to see it.
Geek face.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Neither did that insult.
The Omnitrix was last activated.
Okay, so they can tell that? It's kind of like a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, a bounty hunter situation. It's one way to get out of the obstacle course.
Looks like nobody's home.
Not for a while.
I think I found the problem. leaky fuel line.
Lucky shot? Let me help. Maybe forearms. No, wait, upgrade.
I think you've done enough, Ben.
Guess I'll just check this place out.
Looks like a ghost town, so maybe you should bring in Ghost Freak.
Make sure he doesn't somehow blow everything up. I'm on it.
Still screwing things up, Ben.
Calling all dweebs! Ooh.
What's the matter, Gwen? Ghost? Freak?
So I did do what I said.
Don't scare me. But he does.
Hand over the Omnitrix, and I promise you won't suffer.
I'm gonna have to pinch it off his wrist there.
Why else would some alien track you down? It wants the watch, Einstein.
Sorry, Krabby. The watch.
This might be my favorite voice so far of anyone.
You have no idea who you're messing with. Now you see me. Now you don't.
You're as arrogant as you are dim-witted. Your protoplasm is now solidified, making it easier to do this.
Who is this guy?
Remember when I said I wanted to be there when you finally got your butt kicked? I take it way back.
Definitely should have realized it would be bad for you as well whenever that happened, Gwen.
Hardly worth the hunt.
Ben, give him a lift!
Good thing that still works.
Okay.
Oh man, that was even weirder than when I normally go Ghost Freak.
It said it wanted the watch, only it kept calling it the Omnitrix.
So they finally know what it's called.
Repairs are done. We're out of here.
But Grandpa! Well, he better not show up if he knows what's good for him.
Not the RV.
Who's that?
In there!
Remember me?
Don't you get tired of being wrong all the time?
Is that a callback to that episode when he said that to her?
Come on, do something, anything!
Now what?
What a pathetic excuse for
I don't know,
prey.
that was a pretty smooth move by Grandpa for a big man. Nice sleep.
You need a plan.
Yes! Who needs a plan when you have the watch?
Who's it gonna be?
That's just what it wants.
I don't see how else they're gonna get away though.
Back off.
And the Omnitrix winds up on the wrist of a foolhardy youth. Well, like I told your buddies, this thing doesn't come off. Its power utilizes alien DNA, which binds to the host's own genetic structure. Your choice of warriors is based solely on brute strength. Do you ever pause to consider your actions at all? Victory should have been swift and effortless. The Omnitrix is not some toy for your amusement. The key to an epic battle between good and evil.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself now.
You're a good guy? My mission is to retrieve the Omnitrix at all costs. Since it is attached to you, I will bring you back for its removal. You barely scratched the surface of its potential. Yeah, so what makes you such an expert? You're...
Wow. Does he have one also? That means, or is he just of that race of whatever this alien is?
Hey! Let me down!
Looking for this?
Stop.
Let me go!
And split the reward.
What are we waiting for? We gotta save them.
Keeping the Omnitrix secure is the only priority here.
Not to me.
The obvious choice is for me to retrieve my hoverboard so that we may leave the planet.
Ben should definitely get one of those hoverboards.
All right, hero time.
Remember to think out there, Ben.
Is he gonna turn them into the little guy and do something with that somehow? Yep. Gray matter, I believe.
Get off me, you tiny little...
Ben, run!
I told you to stay out of my way.
Wonder what would happen if I did this.
Sent him jetpack.
I hate this planet.
Pretty smart for a human.
Oh. Alright. Capture people like that?
I'll return as soon as I am able.
What about this?
It's in good hands until then.
Hold on. You said you needed this to get off the planet.
Selective disinformation.
Huh?
He lied.
Alright, so he is getting the hoverboard. Nice.
How come you get all the cool alien stuff?
Fits my style.
Right. I have something for you too.
Betrayed. Sensors indicate the Omnitrix is not with the mercenaries. It would appear the creature who possesses the Omnitrix, but I shall not be denied.
Alright. But you were denied, man. Whatever your name is, antagonist, villain. Gotta learn that, but good to see him back, I guess. I mean, I was at least curious when we would see him again, because you see him pretty important from the first episode. Yeah, but I also didn't really think about how they didn't actually know what it was called yet to watch the Omnitrix, so a little exposition for the characters this time. Some that we already knew they didn't, and some I think that we didn't know either. I need to refresh my memory on what the main alien from this one is called here. Okay, Diamond Head is what Ben called it at least, but it seems to be a race of aliens itself, because the bounty hunter in this was that. For a second I was like, what, does he have an Omnitrix too? But it seems like there's only one. That's why it's so important. That's obviously why the villain wants it. I mean, it is very Star Wars, like I kind of mentioned during it. Even he's like suspended, kind of like, Anakin or whatever, after getting all fucked up, just staying alive there. And then the bounty hunter thing is like straight out of that. Even they're even kind of similar. The one guy to speaking the different language, you can't understand it. But yeah, all the designs of the bounty hunters are cool. I like the burrowing guy and the main one here, the Diamond Head one. Like I said, like his hoverboard that Ben has now apparently. I'm not sure if I'd be so, he's like, all right, I guess it's in good hands. I mean, just based on that, I don't know. And when he's in the gray matter, Ben, does that mean he is smarter than he would normally be because it's supposed to be the smart one? Because obviously he's stronger than he normally would be in a bunch of these and whatnot. It seems like most of these he's just talking, thinking as himself, even though it sounds like a different voice. It looks different, obviously, and all that, but so that's why I'm not sure. But it seems like they're implying he is smarter in the gray matter one, and that's obviously named after like a brain thing anyway. And I think a commenter told me in another video that it's the smartest one, but yeah, how does that work exactly then, I guess? I mean, it was smart of him, I guess, just to figure it out and take the advice and use, like what Grandpa was saying at the beginning of the episode, not just go for the, hammer approach to see every problem as the nail or whatnot. Figure out what's the smart move here. And I guess he is getting better at picking, just literally picking, getting the right one that he wants, because there was a couple times in the past where that he did the wrong one by mistake somehow. The one bounty hunter is trying to, yeah, when you hire these bounty hunters like that, whoever gets it gets it. You gotta be in for some, you gotta anticipate there's gonna be some issue with them fighting each other, and then it's gonna let the hero get away, which happened for a little bit, but then those two actually teamed up, decided to split it. But luckily for our heroes, the third man, the Diamondback one, was not in it for the money or whatever. He is on the good team or something, or the good side of, morally correct side of things, it seems. You know, he still didn't care about Gwen and Grandpa, he just cared about the Omnitrix, but it didn't seem like he obviously wanted to take it back to the villain here, so. Interesting. I like that the storyline's ongoing a bit more now, rather than just a problem of the week, villain of the week type of thing. So we shall see what we get next time with episode 6. Please do join me back for that one next Car Tuesday. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave them comments. Tell me what's going on. Talk to each other. All that sort of thing. And until next time, I'm hovering up on out of here. Peace.